end of summer vegetable garden. And I don't know, March, it looked really good. My vegetable garden got me maybe through to July when it was just very, very hot, and then I abandoned it. And so now I'm gonna clean out the weeds and plant some carrots, some turnips, and some green beans. And I've planted green beans before, but this is my first time planting turnips and carrots, so I'm super excited. So watch me do it. Step one, I need to pull all these weeds. So I did it, and just as I was starting to push my mulch out of the way, something really sharp poked me, and it's barely bleeding, so I'm hoping there's no like sticker or anything in my finger. You can probably not even see it, but man, it hurts. So if it's poison, I'm sucking it out. But anyway, I should have on gardening gloves. My mom would probably yell at me. But anyway, so it looks pretty good. And maybe it took me 20 minutes. I got plenty of time left. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go get the shovel, and I'm gonna try and till up the dirt so that maybe I can even get the seed in the ground. I think it's supposed to rain at like 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, so this would be a good time for me to go ahead and get it done. My shovel, my wounded pinky, and my tennis shoes on. So I'm gonna try and get down deep, loosen that soil up to like, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches at least, because I know that the carrots that I'm planting are 6 to 8 inch carrots, so I don't think the turnips need that much depth, and the green beans, I don't think they need any more than that either. So 6 to 8 inches deep ought to do it. Finish that bit of it, but I wanted to show you guys, I found, like, in all that digging, I think I found like 3 grub worms. Oh, I just dropped it. I hope you saw it. Anyway, I don't think they're good for your garden, but I only found 3, and usually when I garden I find a lot of them, so I'm definitely not going to treat, and I think maybe this is a good sign that this is gonna be a good harvest. Okay, I'm getting ready to like build my little mounds. I think I'm gonna do 3 mounds per section maybe. I'm just guessing, but let me show you what I'm gonna plant. So the thing that I really went to the store for was for carrots. So this is the variety that I'm gonna plant. It's called Scarlet Nantes, and it is good for snacking, and it says it grows well in clay soil, which is what we have here. Even though that soil over there is amended, you know, it's still, you know, when you get really deep into it, it's still gonna be like partially what the natural soil is in this area. And then I happen to be at the Dollar Tree, which I go to all the time, and they had their leftover seeds were like 10 cents a thing, so I thought I have to try, you know, whatever they have that I thought would be good. So these are garden bean contender, so some green beans and turnips, purple top, white globe. And really, I do like turnips, but I'm more excited for the greens because I really like greens, but I like mine more on the raw side and not cooked a bunch, and maybe in a salad or something like that in the winter. I think it'll be fun. These are the green beans. And I think I'm gonna plant them closer to this side. That's oregano right there. I'm gonna plant it over here so that the shorter plants can be closer to like in between the two tall plants. That's lemongrass right there, so that they can get more sunlight. I think that's gonna work. We'll see. Okay, these are what I'm going to plant next, which are the turnips, and those seeds are very tiny. See? So, because I'm not a very patient person, I'm just going to, and I think actually this is the way you're supposed to do it, I'm going to do rows, like 3 rows, and then I'm going to sprinkle the seeds in the rows, and then I'm going to cover them so that they're about 2 inches deep, and then when they start to germinate, and the little seedlings come out, then I'll thin them to about 2 inches apart so that they can start growing. I'm so excited. I think it says they'll start to germinate in 5 to 10 days, so this is exciting. There is a stance, the carrots. So let's see what these seeds look like. Much like the turnip seeds, but they're a lot lighter and they're more feathery. The turnip seeds were like black and round and hard. They almost look like poppy seeds, and these look like little mini pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make 3 rows. I might do 4 because I think there's more seeds in here, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle them. So that's 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows. So maybe I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll try 6. I think I'll try 6. Okay, all right, let me bring you in, and I want to see, I already covered up the green beans, so these are the green beans right here, and then here are the turnips. So can you kind of see where the trenches are? I haven't covered them up because I wanted you to see. So I only have like 3 rows of those, but the carrots, since there were a lot more seeds, I did 6 rows. So here's 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows, 4, 5, and 6. And then this last row, which is kind of under the lemongrass anyway, I don't even know if it'll grow. I don't think I divided them out that even, so there aren't as many seeds in that one, so I'm not sure how that will go. Weeds in here, I'm gonna have to come back and maybe pull a few of these weeds. They're not even really weeds, but I'm just gonna gently, very gently cover these seeds because I don't want to cover them with too much dirt, because I want to be able to see when they germinate, and I want them to have time to germinate. So just very gently, very what's the word? Not deeply, shallow, very shallow covering of the seeds, and making sure not to compact it too deeply because I want the seeds to be able to grow in uncompacted earth. It's done. I'm gonna pick my weeds up and put them in the trash. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. She won't come because she knows she's doing something she shouldn't be doing. Get out of there. I went to the garage to go get some Miracle-Gro fertilizer, and I couldn't find it. And then my husband's like, don't let the grass. I gotta mow. You can hear him in the background, so I have to hurry and wet all of this soil. Hopefully. I'll go run to the store after I pick up Bella from church, and maybe tonight, before the rain comes, I can give it a little bit of fertilizer. In any case, something is better than nothing. I really needed to get this stuff in the ground. And if I have to fertilize on Wednesday, I have to fertilize on Wednesday. And I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so the only things that I left in the garden were the chives, which are doing splendidly. I use those a lot on salads and cooking and stuff like that. And then the oregano, which maybe on Wednesday I'll find some time to cut all the dead wood off of it, but it's doing pretty good. So, and the lemongrass is growing abundantly. All right, let me turn this off and hurry up before. Hate it when he mows because he doesn't like to pick up the grass clippings. They get everywhere, and then the dog, they get on the dog. I'm finished at the 9th hour. Everything is watered, weeds pulled, plants planted. Now I'm off to go get Bella to get some fertilizer and work it in the soil, and then we'll wait. You can hear me. Thanks for stopping by my channel and watching my video. I hope you got some inspiration to get outside and put your hands in the soil. If you have any tips for me, put them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. If you just want to tell me what you're growing, I would love to hear that too. All right, thanks for watching. See you again soon. So this video is over, but it isn't. I made it to Lowe's before they closed, like by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I have my fertilizer. With a little bit of light left, I'm going to fertilize. Hopefully my husband's done mowing so I could do it in peace. And then I'll be done.